Okay, let's get started. Let's look at our source code for this website. I'm looking for the meta keywords. So I find those, I want to copy those. Close that out. I want to open up my optimization software. I'm going to type in the URL address. Next. And I'm going to paste in those keywords here. Now I have to put them on all single line formation. Once we do get that all in right next, we're going to hit next. And choose Google as our search engine. We're going to use this exercise. Now we're going to start optimizing these keywords and looking at what our competitors and who our competitors may be in these keywords. Now those competitors could be in the same industry, or they can be in a different industry that you're in that may be using the same keywords. Here we're going to finish it out. And open up, look at the scope of the report. I want to get all keywords, single phrase and multi-phrase keywords, or long tail keywords. Kind of going to look at this and seeing how the structure of our site is and what the search engines found. I will use this report to later come back to make some recommendations on how it came out at 41%. So we have a little bit of work to do. Threshold to be about 80–85%. We'll kind of look at the keywords, how they do. Reds and oranges are not good. If you're in the green, we're doing great. Now we look at the competitors and the subheadings under each keyword that we pasted in to look at. Some are doing okay, some are doing so-so, but the majority, a lot of them are not doing well. So this gives us some opportunity to tweak this site, kind of do a keyword overview and how they're being used in the elements here. We compare it under each keyword, elements built in the website, and how our competitors are doing. And reds are bad, greens are good. So this will give us on each keyword we have here, kind of a cloud map with search engines found and our density overview on how many the number of times the keywords are used in the page elements. I go back to the whole structure, this basic structure of how the search engines are looking for you. We'll get down through here, little notes and tabulations will go here, and then we'll go right into the next page, which is page title. And we're going to optimize how your page title is. Are you using your keywords here? And again, everything's got to be at 100%. Here, 41%. And recommendations of how to get this page title tweaked. Looking at the competitors' page title. What are they using and how best are they using their page title? Now, sometimes you may see some blanks here, but if you're really looking at good page title, now the search engines want to look for you. That's how we want to do it. So get through there, we want to look at the meta description. How's your meta description? 30% out of 100%. Some work to do here as well. After each segment here, it'll always give us the title recommendations on this and follow those 10 competitors that we started out under each word. Some of these may be blank, and if they're blank, it's because they are not using a meta description. And that way the search engine could not find them. So we'll look at single words and multi-word uses in a meta description, some notes, and they can move us right into the meta keywords. Our keywords, again, 43.6% out of 100% compared to what our competitors are doing, and what do we need to do with these keywords to optimize them, and what our competitors may be using as well as meta keywords. Some competitors will not use any meta keywords. Again, search engines won't find you. If we look at the bold or the body that's X, 41.6% out of 100%. Or comparing that to what the competitors are doing, building the elements of their website and using keywords. And again, recommendations. Reds are bad. You know, getting yellows and oranges, we're starting to pick up, but greens just really want to be for optimized. Again, a cloud map, what search engines are finding. And then just looking at analysis of the page body. And one-word phrases. And again, we're going to key in here on one-word phrases. The higher your score, the better. And multi-phrase keywords or long-tail keywords. Kind of look through everything. Kind of gives us a good scope of what keywords we really need to look into on here. Now, we're really using relevancy when we're doing our website. Search engines are looking for the relevancy, so remember, relevancy is key. So we're going to kind of go down through here, and we're using a lot, portions of keywords being used in multi-phrase, which is good. Again, higher the score, the better. Some notes we have down here, recommendations. Once we get through there, go through the H1 heading text, 44.4% out of 100%. Looking what our competitors are doing with the H1 heading text compared to us. And again, recommendations on how to tweak this. And again, it's the greens, we kind of want to leave it alone. We got some reds in there and greens, we got to make sure that they're both green. And we're looking again at competitor. As you see a blank spot here under H1 headings, it's because competitors 1 through 10 using these keywords they did not do H1 headings when they built their elements of their website. Again, we're looking at one-word phrases and multi-word phrases in the H1 heading tag and how the search engines will find it. Once we go through that, we're going to look at the bold text blocks, 29% out of 100%. We're basically looking and seeing, again, competitors and compared to us. Room for improvement. Reds are bad, greens are good. Cloud method finds after this segment, and then going back through our competitors and what they're using in bold text as well. Now, some of these you're going to find that competitors have nothing to do with your industry, completely different, but they're using that keyword, and the search engines are defining it. So that's one thing we need to look at and be aware of too on there. Again, we're going to look at the one-word phrases and the multi-word phrases. Once we get through that, more notes and recommendations on the bottom. Then we're going to go to the next section. Next section being anchor text, 37.8% out of 100%. Comparing everything using those keywords to our competitors and how to best optimize those there as well. Analyzing the page on the anchor text. A lot of these you can see, main word right there, anchor in these texts, or Motorola. Competitors anchor text. And I'll run you right through the whole, what anchor text competitors are using. And that's for each keyword, they break it down that they're using through here. So some of this information is great to take some notes, maybe copy and paste it, or you can kind of run it through and see how some of the stuff is working, or how are you doing the same thing to the website that we're using now. That's basically where we're getting the best practice, because what we want to do is we want to really get our website optimized, tweaked. We want to be above the competitors. We want to make sure that our clients and that our search engines are finding the website. So we kind of go through this whole, and again, we're looking at one-word phrases or single-word phrases. And we're looking for multi-word or long-tail keywords as well. How often are they being used in a percentage that the search engines calculated out? Notes, best practices through here. And then we move on to the next section. Image alt tags. What are the alt tags? How are they used? How well did your website stand up? Out of 100%, 39%. Have some room. We have some recommendations how to get those image alt tags working. Analyze the page, analyze your competitors and what they're using. And again, remember to use keywords in your alt tags. Relevancy, relevancy, relevancy. Search engines like that. That's where you'll find some of the bold words here, some of the keywords that we have right now that we're using. Again, we're going back to one-word phrases in the image alt tag, and then multi-word phrases in our image alt tags. Notes and best practices. We'll finish it up with just some final words. Optimization. If you keep running your optimization and watching your site, site's not something that you can build it and forget it. You've got to keep watching.